Recorded Books and RB Digital present L. Ron Hubbard presents Writers of the Future, Volume 33, by David Farland. Narrated by Corey Allen, Morgan Hallett, Brian Hutchison, John Keating, and Richard Poe. Introduction by David Farland. David Farland is a New York Times best-selling author with over 50 novel-length works to his credit. As an author, David has won many awards for both his short stories and his novels. He won the grand prize in Writers of the Future, Volume 3, for his story On My Way to Paradise in 1987, and quickly went on to begin publishing novels. He has since won numerous awards for his longer works, including the Philip K. Dick Memorial Special Award, the Whitney Award for Best Novel of the Year, the International Book Award for Best Young Adult Novel of the Year, and the Hollywood Book Festival Book of the Year Award, among many others. Along the way, David has written a number of bestsellers, designed and scripted video games, such as the international bestseller StarCraft: Brood War, acted as a greenlighting analyst in Hollywood, and worked as a movie producer. David has long been involved in helping to discover and train new writers, including a number who have gone on to become #1 international bestsellers, such as Brandon Mull, Fablehaven, Brandon Sanderson, The Way of Kings, James Dashner, The Maze Runner, Stephanie Meyer, Twilight, and many others. While writing Star Wars books for Scholastic, he was even asked to help choose a novel to push big for his publisher, and chose Harry Potter. David currently lives in Utah with his wife and children, where he is busily writing his next novel, working on a screenplay for a major motion picture, teaching workshops, and judging entries for L. Ron Hubbard Presents Writers of the Future, Volume 34. Introduction. 30 years ago, I entered the L. Ron Hubbard Writers of the Future contest, and won first place. At the time, I was a student in college, studying hard for a triple major in editing, modern literature, and creative writing. My plan at the time was to learn to write well enough so that I could make my living as a novelist. But I suspected that it would take a decade of struggling, and so I would need to support myself with a more sensible job, such as editing, until I could make a living as a writer. A year earlier, I had won third place in a small short story contest, and I decided to make it a goal to try to win first place in that same college writing contest the next year. So over the year, I wrote a short story, and then another, and so on, thinking that if I didn't win one contest, I might win some other one.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?